أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. You're welcome once again to my channel Al-AYYÜBY Academy. My fellow students, I welcome you to today's lesson where we shall be discussing lesson 3 الدرس الثالث, lesson 3 from the book دروس اللغة العربية لغير الناطقين بها. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy upon the author. In one of my previous videos, we talked about baytun and al-baytu, that is nakiratun and ma'rifatun, a noun used in the indefinite form and one used in the definite form. We mentioned some things about it. I would like you to revisit the video. I also have a short on it so as to have a background to this lesson. In that video, we mentioned that in Arabic, nouns are divided into definite and indefinite. And a definite noun is one that indicates a specific person or thing. And in that case, it could be a proper noun, it could be a demonstrative noun, and other forms of noun that we'll be discussing later, inshallah. But in most cases, it will have alif and lam to indicate that it is definite. And that alif and lam is equivalent to article the in English. When it doesn't indicate a particular individual, it can mean any individual, then it is an indefinite noun. And in that case, it will have a tenwin, not alif and lam. For example, we have baytun, which means a house, and al-baytu, which means the house. The difference between these two nouns is that one is having a tenwin, which is equivalent to article a or an, as case may be, and the other is having alif and lam, which is equivalent to article the. Okay, baytun has tenwin, that is article a or an, a house. Al-baytu has alif and lam, which is article the house. The house. Kitabun, a book. Al-kitabu, the book. Qalamun, a pen. Al-qalam, the pen. Jamalun, a camel. Al-jamalu, the camel. Now, you know, in English language, we cannot have the boy, because the two articles are contradictory. One is indefinite and the other is definite. A noun cannot be definite and indefinite at the same time. Therefore, it is wrong to say the camel. The same thing applies to Arabic. We cannot have al-baytun, al-baytan, al-baytin. No, we can't have it in that way because the two articles are contradictory. It cannot be definite and indefinite at the same time. In a nutshell, a noun with tenwin is nakiratun, indefinite. And a noun with alif and lam is ma'rifatun, definite. Precisely, mu'arrafun bi al, a noun made definite with an addition of al, which means the. So after knowing these few words, they now want to teach you how to build or construct sentences, simple sentences, using nominal words. Nominal words are words that are used to name or describe things or people, like nouns and adjectives. If you want to learn a language, especially the Arabic language, if you start by learning some nouns, if you want to learn Arabic, first learn some nouns. Learn several nouns, then after learning those nouns, learn several adjectives. Then be adding the nouns and the adjectives together to form simple sentences. From there, you become a speaker of Arabic language. Now, they want to teach you simple method of how to construct simple sentences using nominal words in Arabic. We have qalamun, a pen. You already know that the word pen means qalamun in Arabic. Now, you want to use it in Arabic, in a sentence in Arabic. What do? You bring that qalamun first as the first word of the expression you want to utter, but with a rule. The rule is that the subject in Arabic, the subject coming at the beginning, the nominal subject coming at the beginning must be ma'rifah, must be definite. Don't forget that I mentioned that there are several forms of definite nouns, ma'rifah, in Arabic. Ismul Ishara is there, Ismul Mawsul is there, and so on. So alamun is there, proper noun. So all these nouns, they can, or let's say most of these nouns, they can come at the beginning of a sentence to start a sentence with them. When they come, they have served the purpose. Like hadha is definite, so it is good and fit for to be used as the subject of that expression. But if you want to use qalamun, it is indefinite. You must make it definite. How do you make it definite? You add alif and lam. You now say al-qalam. So whatever noun you want to use in this form, using it at the beginning of a sentence like this, ensure that you add alif and lam to it first. Instead of saying baytun, you say al-baytu. Qalamun, you say al-qalam. Jamalu, you say al-jamalu. Then, what do you now want to tell us about it? Description. After the noun, bring an adjective, which is called na'atun and na'atu in Arabic. You now bring it. What do you want to say about it? If you have learned words like beautiful, that is jamilun, maksurun, that is broken, kabirun, that is big, sogirun, small, and so on. All these adjectives, just insert the one you want to express. Just insert it. Simple. You have formed the sentence. It's as simple as that. Now, what you want to say is that the pen has been broken. The pen is broken. And you know that the adjective for broken is maksurun. Something broken is called maksurun in Arabic. You just bring it. You say al-qalamu maksurun. The pen is broken. Can you see the description? The image is there to illustrate this. Now, you will see that the first word there is definite and the second is indefinite. That's the rule. That's the structure of a simple sentence in Arabic. Just as we have SVO in English, subject, verb, object. In Arabic, simple sentence. You know, in English as well, you can just have has and V, like Adam slept, the boy died, and so on. But in Arabic here, forming a simple sentence like this, you have subject, then complement. Subject and complement. What will be the complement? It is the adjective or the noun that you are using to describe the first noun. But the first will be definite and the second will be indefinite. Al-qalamu maksurun. If the two are equal, it is forming a phrase, not a clause, not a sentence. If you say qalamun maksurun, a broken pen, what happens to it? We don't know. So that means your sentence is not complete yet. If you say al-qalamul maksuru, your sentence is still not complete yet because it is only forming a phrase, not a clause. But how do you use it to form a sentence? You ensure that the first is definite and the second is indefinite. Now let's see the other examples. Al-babu maftuhun, the door is open. You see, definite and indefinite. Al-waladu, the boy, jalisun, is standing. That is on the standing position. The first is definite and the second is indefinite. Wal-mudarrisu, and the teacher, waqifun, is on the standing position. So the first is definite, al-mudarrisu, alif and lam, and the second is indefinite with tenwin. That's how to form simple sentences in Arabic. Now let's see the other examples. You see, Arabic is sweet. Al-kitabu jadidun, the book is new. Wal-qalamu qadimun, and the pen is old. Here now they are trying to use one stone to kill two birds. That is one example to serve two purposes. They are trying to teach you vocabulary as well as Arabic grammar. Jadidu means new and qadimu means old. These two words are word and opposite. They are antonyms to each other. So learn them from here. Jadidun, new, qadimun, old. Al-himaru, the donkey, sagirun, is small or young. You consider whether it's an animate object or inanimate one. If it is animate, it could mean young. Excuse me, it depends on the context. Al-himaru sagirun, the donkey is young. والحصان كبير, and the horse is old. الكرسي, the chair, مكسور, is broken. المنديل, the handkerchief, وسخ, is dirty. الماء, the water, باردٌ, is cold. القمر, the moon, جميل, is beautiful. البيت, the house, قريب, is near. والمسجد, and the mosque, بعيد, is far. You see, word and opposite. Al-hajar, the stone, ثقيل, is heavy. Wal-waraqu, and the paper, khafifun, is light. Light in weight, not heavy. Opposite of ثقيل. Al-laban, the milk, harun, is hot. Al-qamisu, the shirt, nadhifun, is neat. So far, they have been able to teach us how to construct simple sentences in Arabic using a definite noun followed by an indefinite noun or adjective. They now want you to attempt this exercise. So, اقرأ واكتب مع ضبط أواخر الكلمات. Read and write and vowelize, that is, add harakas to the end of each word. Masjidun al-masjidu. Remember what I told you. Masjidun. When it doesn't have alif and lam, it must be nakira. Then add the tanwin. Masjidun, masjidan, masjidin. Al-masjidu, al-masjida, al-masjidi. No tanwin. You apply the same to the rest. Al-maktabu maksurun. You have already learned it that the first way not have a tanwin because it will have alif and lam, and the second will have tanwin because it will not have alif and lam. Al-mudarrisu jadidun, al-qamisu wasikhun, al-labanu baridun, and so on. Now here they want you to add adjectives to these nouns to form simple sentences. Just as easy as that. You see, jamilun, wasikhun. Jamilun means beautiful. Wasikhun, dirty. Maftuhun, open. Harun, hot. Thaqilun, heavy. Khafifun, light. So, which nouns can we use all these adjectives for? That is, which noun can we use each of them for? You can do that. Barakallahu fikum. Now, lastly, we have the new words here. We've passed through all this before. Al-qamaru, the moon. Jadidun, new. Qadimun, old. Wasikhun, dirty. Nazifun, neat. Harun, hot. Baridun, cold. Sagirun, young or small. Kabirun, big or old in age. Maftuhun, open. Maksurun, broken. Thaqilun, heavy. Khafifun, light. Jamilun, beautiful. Waqifun, standing. Jalisun, sitting. So that marks the end of today's lesson. You can get a copy of the book so that you can attempt the rest of the tamarin, the exercises there. Barakallahu fiikum.